Tony Bellew versus Masternak. Tony Bellew has said that this is his toughest fight at cruiserweight, and I would have to agree with him. Tony Bellew hasn't fought anybody of real note at cruiserweight, and the fights he's had at cruiserweight, I haven't really been impressed with. He's been alright, it's steady, but nothing great, nothing to jump up and down about. I do like Tony Bellew. I think he's got a great character for boxing, and I think he would be an interesting world champion. The only thing is, Tony Bellew is in a very deep division, a very tough division, probably one of the most competitive divisions, and they've all got punches in there. Tony Bellew's punch power to me is, I don't know if he's overrated, but I think technically Tony Bellew could improve on so many different things. And this is no disrespect to Dave Caldwell, but I think there are a lot of other trainers out there that could improve Tony Bellew. And I mean, first of all, that right hand he throws fight after fight, he keeps missing with. I think if Tony Bellew was somebody, maybe don't even Adam Booth, at least Booth would move on speed and movement and punch power. I'd like to see, I'd like to see someone I really like Tony Bellew to have worked with was John David Jackson, because I think Tony Bellew's got the tools to be a world champion. I just don't think he's got the team to be a world champion. Promotionally great, he's got the right mouth, he's got the boxing fundamentals and the skills. I just think, someone like a John David Jackson, a James Allen Bashir, somebody who's an experienced trainer and not a Dave Caldwell, who would get him to sharpen up his jab, sharpen up his punches, throwing more sharp combinations and not so sloppy with his right hand. You've watched Tony Bellew fights, it's like action replay, gets in there, he keeps missing with the right hand. And I think if he sharpened up his punches and put his punches together a lot more crisper and was more athletic in there, because I think he's actually an athletic fighter, but he always comes in, he doesn't look overweight, he just looks podgy, and I just think he is a talent that is, I don't think he'll be a world champion with this setup at the moment. I really don't. Now he fights Masternak. Masternak is a big puncher. Masternak's best combination is a 1-2. He looks like a guy that can be easily outboxed. As long as Bellew doesn't stick his chin in the air, I think Bellew can outbox Masternak. Maybe enforce a late stoppage. But we'll see. Cruiserweight now, Bellew. We'll have to see what his punch resistance is like at cruiserweight. Remember, he has been dropped already at cruiserweight, but he's got up to the floor and won. Masternak 1-2 combination is pretty impressive, and he has got some knockout wins. Masternak has been stopped himself, and I think that gives Bellew a lot of confidence. If Bellew is moving forward in the cruiserweight division, he's got to beat Masternak. I really don't know what to say about this fight. I think Bellew has got the better boxing ability. Masternak is very basic. He pulls straight back from punches. So I think I believe in Bellew's boxing ability. I just think that his trainer's the problem. No, not a knock against David Caldwell, but I just don't think that Dave Caldwell can bring the very best out of Tony Bellew, in my opinion. Like I said, for these reasons. How many years you've been working with Tony Bellew now, you still can't get him to throw a right hand properly. He still looks sluggish. He boxes like he's overweight. I know he's not overweight because he's been training hard in fights, but I don't know. I need to see Tony Bellew do something spectacular against Masternak, because if he doesn't, it doesn't get any easier. And at cruiserweight, you've got a man called Usyk there, and you've got the guy that knocked out Marco Huck. So I don't know. I really don't know about. I hope Tony Bellew can win this fight, but if he's lethargic and he switches off, Masternak's got the power to turn his lights out. So I don't want to make a prediction for this fight. What I'd like is for Tony Bellew to win this fight by knockout explosively inside 6 or 7 rounds. What I think I'm going to get, though, is one of these typical Tony Bellew fights that put you to sleep. But Masternak could be the difference here because he's got that one-punch knockout power, which makes it a difference. So Bellew may be forced to fight, pick his feet up and move a lot more. So I hope Tony Bellew shows why he's world-class, not just by his mouth or being in Creed, but actually shows that he's world-class by beating a top fighter. I really hope he can do it, because I think he's a... I don't know where Tony Bellew's career would go if he lost to Masternak. But I hope he does win. That's all I can hope for, and I hope that eventually, I hope tonight's the night he shows me he can throw a right hand without missing by miles. He seems to telegraph a lot of his punches as well, but I just hope tonight is the night Bellew can show us why he belongs in the top 10 of the cruiserweight division. Those are my thoughts. I'm out.